人々が穏やかに暮らし、万象が一新された今、まさに人の世の良き時代と言える。
チレ。
いい眺めだ。高いところに登り、遠くを眺めるにはもってこいの空模様だろう。何？お前を置き去りにして一人で飛んでいくことはない。安心するといい。はっ、風よ、
チレ。いざ。
風よ、
チレ。チレ。
風よ、
チレ。 風よ散れ。風よ。捕まえた。
騒ぐ。悪く。
風よ散れ。
聞こえたわ。
はっ風よ。やっ。
Oh, looks like chat on my laptop isn't working. Hey, what's up? I tried my best, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I tried my best. That's all I could do. Anyway, just collecting my oculi for the third time. Missed some of these streams. Well, it's alright, man. Please, yeah. You got real life to take care of. What's up, wrong person? Why at this time? Summer vacation for most of my students is over. So I don't have classes in the morning anymore. That means I can do all my chores in the morning. And I just have free time in the afternoon. What the? What? What? Wait, what? Is there... I don't remember ever coming here to get the oculi here. What? I truly, truly don't remember ever coming here. Across 4 accounts, I'm very sure that I only came here twice. And that's my main account and my friend's account, where I've already collected all the oculi at, but not this one. And if I had gotten oculi here, I would have marked it, but I didn't. This is so bizarre. Oh, well, anyway, while I'm here, might as well take care of some other stuff. Genshin's too fast with the new characters and areas? What do you mean too fast? You mean like they're releasing them too quickly? I don't know about fast, but I don't know. I feel like the rate's okay. Because I think it's just slow enough for a lot of free-to-plays to keep up. Well, no, I wouldn't say keep up, but just barely fall behind of. And that's on purpose. They want free-to-plays to fall behind on. So obviously the areas, right? You could dash through them in like a day as long as you have the time. But as for the characters, I'm sure Hoyo's done the math. And I'm sure they've done the math that there will only be just barely not enough free currency for free-to-plays to be able to acquire all the characters, every new character that comes out. Now, granted, you could get all of them, but you'd have to be really lucky. Like you'd have to get really lucky. Like I mean, by really lucky, I mean either you get a little luck. You're always a little lucky. You're always a little lucky, or you are sometimes really lucky. But at the same time, it's also fast enough to keep whales from getting bored. So anyway, yeah, why give us Just barely not enough free currency. It's temptation. Temptation. A free to play. Thinking, oh, I'm right there. I just need 10 more pulls. I just need 20 more pulls. I'm guaranteed. I'm at 30, 40 pity. I just need 20, 30 more pulls to get the character. And oh no, there's 3 days left of the banner. What do I do? Game's spoiling us because it isn't 45-55 now. Oh, are you talking about the guy who did the math and did some testing? Given so many primo gems? Well, that's on purpose. That's on purpose, right? Like they introduced all this stuff. Well, yes, of course, it's because now there's competition. There's not even competition from outside. It even has competition from within the same company. All its other games are now competing with each other. And right, so there's competition, and plus the fact that Natlan doesn't really have any defining features, right? Like, okay, like with Inazuma, the game was still kind of hot. The game was still very fresh and new. Players were still very excited of of the new region, especially because Inazuma was the first region that was newly released, the first region to come out after the original 2 in 1.0. So they didn't need anything special, right? Especially because they generated hype for the Raiden Shogun really well, and because of the story as well. The story really helped a lot in generating a lot of hype for Inazuma. Anyway, here you go, Shashu. In Sumeru, obviously, Dendro. Right, so in Natlan, or sorry, not Natlan. In Fontaine, that would be all the underwater stuff. Whereas Natlan doesn't really have any defining features. They're only releasing characters I don't want or already have, so I had to pull on all 12 accounts so I could serve my gambling addiction. Or you could just get rich, you know? Oops. Wow. Forgot about that. Oops. Hey, what's up, David? I haven't seen you in a while, man. When's Snezhnaya coming? Probably about the same time next year. Yo, come back, bro. I don't want to play Natlan. Really? What's wrong with Natlan? Natlan seems okay. My exams are going? Oh, I see. That's why. What? Oh, I missed? Dude, I've been here twice already on my main account and on my friend's account, and I completely missed that cart. I like swimming around, but I don't like climbing and doing stuff. Like using a pet. Play Genshin so I can see body part. Alright. Duly noted. I was about to read it out loud without reading it ahead. But as I was reading it, I was like, what? Oh, come on. Okay. One more. There. Have we guys only hidden by Avika's hidden by clothes? Why, Hoyo? At least make it like Raiden. Okay, I'm confused now. So you're upset that she's hidden by clothes, and then you're also saying that at least it should have made it like Raiden Shogun's, which is also hidden by clothes? Everything's closed by black clothes. Well, there's the back. That's pretty exposed. Okay. I guess you're a thighs guy. But hey, they can't make all waifus to suit only one kind of fans tastes, right? Right, like you on one hand might be a thighs kind of guy, whereas some other people might be a back kind of guy. Right, so yeah, they have to design them a bit differently from each other to suit different tastes. You already got your Archon that suits your taste. I guess that's what they're thinking. What? Oh my god. I have to go back? So, oh no, okay. I think it's back there. I think it's back there. Yeah, it is back here. Okay. Once Genshin takes up all PC storage, Genshin players will switch to what games? Only 5 seconds is enough to pull down her and come back to the real world. Here you have my Weka everyone wanted. Well, she got a big zipper, right? So that's easy access. Uh-oh. He can't drown. It's too shallow. You gonna get Zelonin, right? New Kazuha of Genshin? I don't know. I don't know anything about Zelonin yet. All I know about Zelonin is what people say about her and how she's apparently, well, at least, you know, according to what people say have been saying, apparently a Geo Kazuha is what people say. And honestly, I wish Zelonin isn't good, because I can justify skipping her. Because I got this feeling, I don't know why, but I feel like very soon, in the next several patches, we're gonna get banger after banger after banger 5-star. Both new characters and reruns. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. Kazuha who can heal and whose buff lasts longer? Dude, for real? Uh, there's got to be some kind of condition, right? It's probably somewhat conditional. I don't know about her debuff, but the 40% damage bonus is the same as Kazuha. Do crystallize reaction and get damage bonus. Oh, it's like Petra? Yeah, it's archaic. No, sorry, not archaic Petra. Bolide? I don't know which one. Is it Petra or Bolide? No, Bolide? Yeah, I guess kind of like this. Oh, it also sounds like the new artifact. It sounds like the new artifact. 4-piece of this thing. Oh, 40% with the new set. Okay, I thought it was just in her kit. That would have been insane if that was just in her kit. In her kit and on top of the new set. That would have been nuts. Oops, oops. That's not what I wanted to do. There. No one is using Petra has to pick up the crystallized, right? Yep. Yeah, I think it's a little less like okay, well I don't know if that's actually her kit or if it's that including the set. Because you said when you trigger crystallize. So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe she has some damage percent in her kit that's triggered in a different way. Plus, like you proc the new set. Okay, so. Naida for the third time. Oh, skip Naida for the third time. After I get her, I'll get Chaska and Mavuika. You're making her play on your account. I'm actually quite jealous that you have someone who's willing to do that for you. Just told her to do the daily login. Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was like all the other stuff as well. So I have 3 of my own accounts, and I play on my friend's account. Like I help take care of it. What's the last thing I said? Rather, no. What's the last thing you all heard me say? Looked at my mic, noticed it was muted, and then realized, wait, I don't remember muting my mic. You said you'll do a 10 Wilkin giveaway? Oh, I do remember saying that when I win the lottery. Yeah. Got Kazuha with those 3 pulls I had. 3 pulls? You mean like the free 3 pulls they said they were gonna give us? So, anyway, I'm just gonna start over. I don't even remember when I muted my mic. So, anyway, as I was saying, I use this. I play on 4 different accounts, 3 of my own and my friend's account. I help take care of it, and so I have to do all of this every time, 4 times. Do the Archon quest, do the big world quests, do go find all the oculi, do exploration. And but I also have 2 computers that are able to run Genshin, albeit one needs a fan right in front of it to help cool it down so it doesn't throttle all the time. But yeah, 2 computers. And I also use this. Also have been using this software for a long time now. It's a software that allows me to use 1 keyboard and mouse that's connected to 1 computer, and it allows me to use that same keyboard and mouse across multiple computers as long as they're on the same network. And it has this feature, this function called mirror, that allows me to mirror the mouse and keyboard input, and it does work. But my problem is, like, for some reason, in Genshin, so when I'm in game, like this. So when I hold Alt, the mouse would move, but when I let go of Alt to do this, right, like to pan my camera and stuff, it doesn't work. The keyboard mirroring works, but not this. This works if I move my mouse around, but not this, and I don't know why. I guess because it thinks that the mouse isn't moving, because technically, like when we're doing this, the mouse is just stuck in the center, and it's just like a different thing that's moving around. I don't know. I think that's maybe it just understands it a different way. So I really wanted to do that, where I could do two at the same time. And it just doesn't work. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Unfortunately, I think because of the way Genshin's thing works, right? Like when we're this, right? Like when the cursor is in and out, when we're just panning the camera around. I think the way they programmed it is they made it so that the mouse is just there in the middle. And how I'm confident of this guess is every time I open Genshin and like it's loading, and while it's loading, I alt tab to like other stuff. Whenever I alt tab to other stuff, and when I'm doing other stuff, moving my mouse around, when Genshin is done loading in the background, my mouse automatically snaps to the middle of wherever my Genshin window is. It won't bring Genshin to the front, to the top, but I'll just be confused, like, oh, where's my mouse? It's not moving. And then I'll realize, oh yeah, that's right, I was loading Genshin in the background. And the mouse is just stuck in the middle. And then I just have to alt tab to it and alt tab back out to finish whatever I was doing. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't do that, but what I can do is, so I use something. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but I just have a feeling that Hoyo doesn't appreciate doesn't appreciate players using tools to help us click through Genshin dialogue and just ignore all the dialogue, because I have this feeling that I get the feeling that Hoyo wants us to actually listen to and pay attention to the dialogue and actually read through all of it, and that they don't want us just skipping through all of it, or at least like they will allow us to skip through all of it, but with a great cost, which is just clicking and pressing spacebar and whatever all that time. So I don't like to bring this up directly. So I use a tool, helps me do that, and so what I do is I just run Genshin to at the same time on two different computers, and while this one is going through dialogue, I'll move my mouse and keyboard over to the other one, and then like I'll do what I need to do. Like I'll go where I need to go. I'll do a puzzle. I'll move. Yeah, I'll talk to an NPC, and then once that goes on to dialogue, then I'll come back to this. And yeah, it's not as efficient as it could have been, but it's something. Genshin skip button win. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Cause stay with me. Hey, what's up, gamer? Sorry, man. I don't do co-op. Co-op is inefficient. Yeah, cause Hoyo seems to be really what's the word I'm looking for? Focused or fixated, like, so it seems like to me that their main piece of content is the main storyline and the quests and exploration, and of course the characters. And it's not the combat. The combat just so happens to be also good and satisfying in Genshin, but that doesn't seem to be their main, what they consider to be the main gameplay. Yeah, so, and I'm assuming that maybe the way they're thinking is, we won't get to experience the world of Teyvat the way that they intend us to, the way that they intended for players to be able to experience it, if we could just click one button and skip everything. I'm just guessing. This Natlan quest takes 6 hours, right? I mean, like maybe 6 hours if you actually let it play on its own. Like you don't skip it, but like fully skipping everything. Probably 2 hours, maybe 3. Yeah, but you know, the big world quests in Natlan are surprisingly short. So there were 2 big ones, one under here, and then one underground here. Sorry, no, 2 big ones that automatically are just on the map, and then a third one that happens after you finish the one over here. You just have to skip 2 in-game days, and then it's underground here, and so now I did not time the first 2, but it felt about as long as the third one, and the third one I did time, and like the fastest I've been able to do it has been, and I'm not talking about a speed run. I'm just talking about, you know, just going through the quest while, and like it was my, let me see, fourth time. It was my fourth time doing the quest, so I was, you know, very familiar with like what to do, but I hardly call it a speed run. It took me less than half an hour. Half an hour just skipping through all the dialogue and just doing whatever it was that they needed me to do. So, and the other 2 big world quests seemed to be just about as long. I didn't time the first 2, but it felt just as long, which is just half an hour. The Archon quest, though, pretty long. So there were like some tribal quests, like between the 3 different tribes. So the other 2 tribes, their quests aren't fully released yet. Only the first and second ones. The first and second ones, first and second quests of any of all the tribes, have been like really fast quests. Like I'm talking about daily commission, kind of fast. You know, like just talk to an NPC here, go to an NPC here, do a couple of things, talk to another NPC, and you're done. So those have been how the first 2 quests felt like. Now in Mualani's tribe, the third quest was quite kind of long, but I would say it was probably only a little bit longer or just as long as the big world quests that I was talking about, which were about half an hour each. So not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, the longest quest in Natlan so far has been the Archon quest, which I think was probably somewhere around 2 hours of skipping dialogue, like fully skipping everything. Manage more, because exploration and overworld in general appeals to more players. Um, Exploration, overworld. Oh yeah, yeah. Appeals to more players. Yes. The thing too is like the most of the players in Genshin that are focused on combat and building characters, etc., we are the loud minority in Genshin. So like we are the loudest voice in the Genshin community, but we are also in the minority. Yeah, and yeah, I agree with what you said. Most players enjoy the overworld and exploration. They are the silent majority of the player base, and that's why Hoyo seems to have uh I guess steered the Genshin updates and like the way that they've been continuing to develop Genshin towards that direction, the direction to where they can please those types of players more than the combat oriented players. Even the combat-focused players have an incentive to do quests and explore for primos, new bosses, etc. Yeah, and like, so, from what I understand, Genshin and or Hoyo are not publicly traded or whatever, right? Like, they don't have any shareholders that they have to please. But I'm pretty sure, like, they have certain incentives, or rather KPIs, or like, I don't know what they call it, internally, right? But I'm sure they have certain goals, certain KPIs they have to meet. And what I'm guessing is they probably want like a lot of in-game interaction, right? Like the players to be logged in and interacting with a lot of the stuff in the game. You know, like doing puzzles, doing challenges, doing combat to open up chests and stuff like that. Doing the quests, talking to NPCs, etc., right? Interacting with like as many of the things that they put in the game as possible. And now I don't know why. I don't know who they're trying to please, because from what I understand, they're not a publicly traded company, so I don't know. But that seems to be the case, at least according to, like the perspective, according to my perspective, like from at least from what I can see of the game. Yeah, and so that's why. Took spoilers. I took spoilers, so pain. Oh, wait, but you said you don't do quests? Or I'm assuming, did you mean, when you said quest, did you mean only the world quests? You mean you don't do the world quests, but you do the Archon quest, the main quest? Can you review my characters? I'll probably do one or two with Dev. Yeah, because I wouldn't say I'm in a hurry, but I also can't dilly-dally for too long. Because I'm only 20 minutes into this hour and 39 video, following along the video that I'm following along to get all the oculi. Hey, what's up, Nash? How you doing? I had 50 pulls saved after doing the event, and thought Kachina cons aren't that bad. Let's try getting them. I was at 20 pity, so I did 40 pulls only, and guess how many Kachinas I got? None. That's sort of the normal thing that happens in Genshin, you know? That vacation hidden right. Oh, you've been on vacation, Saki? How was it, man? What work do you do? I tutor English online. Stop doing all quests after Arla's story quest. Oh, all quests? You mean including the Archon quests? Pyroculus in lava. Lagmite. Small lava pool. Hidden room. Okay, that's all of it. Okay, I guess I do remember there was one on top of here that you could get to from here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I haven't gone... Okay, the one hanging under the malagmite here. Okay. I'll go and get that. No, me? Me working? You vacation now? Vacation? What vacation? I don't teach for a school. So, no. No vacation. Just like everybody else who works. Bingo, you won and you got nothing, just like me, RJ. Oh man, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Well, hey, at least you have some pity built up already, so that's something, right? Just watching it on YouTube? Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So, okay, it seems like you're still invested in the story, but you just don't want to do it yourself. Which is fine, right? Like it's like watching a movie.
悪くない代物か。少なくとも開けた瞬間の期待感は心地よいものだったのだろう。
Why don't you just delete your pins after you already collected the oculi? Well, the thing is, so yeah, I know. Like I know that some people do it that way. Like they do it the opposite way of how I do it, which is like how I do it is like no pins at the beginning, and every time I get an oculi, I put a pin down. And cool. Yes, I could do it that way, but that would mean I'd have to take the time to, I don't know, like go into the interactive map and like, okay, I'll tab, put a pin down, I'll tab, put a pin down, I'll tab, put a pin down. But for me, so far, hey, what's up, wrong person? So far, whenever I'm, okay, so when I am doing the Archon quest, when I'm walking over here to unlock a teleporter, when I'm doing this event, of course I have to go somewhere on the map, right? And when I go somewhere on the map, okay, I'll be here and I'll be like, well, I'm already up here, so I might as well unlock this teleporter, right? And then all of a sudden, oh, oculi pops up. Or let's say, okay, I'm doing the big underground world quest here. As I'm doing it, okay, I'm going through here. At some point, I get to like that crystal bridge over here, and there's an oculi right there, right in my way. So I didn't mark any of the oculi just yet because I just started the game. 5.0 just came out, and so I'll just be like, well, I'm already here, so I might as well get it. And I just put a pin down. And the thing is too is like when you're at like, okay, so you know how like nowadays we have like the different levels on the maps, right? Like while I'm there at that level of the map, when I, what is this room? Why don't I? Oh wait, okay, I didn't remember that one. Yeah. All right. So when I'm there, when you open the map immediately, the map will automatically like highlight the level that you are on. Right? Like if I'm here in this level, it'll automatically highlight this. And when I put a pin down, it'll also like have this like little like blue thing or black thing to signify like which level that pin is at. And it helps me identify because like for example, in situations like these where there's like a pin above ground and there's a pin like the pins are right on top of each other, but one is like deep underground and one's above ground, so I can automatically distinguish which one is which. So yeah, and I get the feeling that most people probably like they mark all the oculi on the map with pins in one go, and then they just delete everyone, like the ones that they already get. I get the feeling that most people do it that way, but for me, I just found doing it the opposite way is more convenient, just for me. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it the opposite way of what I think, how I think most people are doing it. Gonna meet up with my friends soon, so won't be hanging out for long. Hey, still appreciate you coming by, man. Oops. Well. Okay, yep, there it is. Be honest, I like exploring Fontaine. a lot, and maybe Inazuma too, even though the puzzles are hard there. Yeah, the puzzles were kind of a nightmare for me in Inazuma. Like, I'm sure, like, less casual people and less lazy people appreciated the Inazuma quests and, like, puzzles and stuff, and how they were, like, interlocked, like, intertwined with each other and stuff. I'm sure a lot of them appreciated that, but not me. Like, for me, it was just took up way too much time, took way too much effort, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people would have found that really fun. Some people would have found that really cool. But for me, I'm lazy. Just don't have that much time, so I didn't like it. Just too annoying to deal with for me. Your Genshin map's more organized than my life. Is it organized? I mean, it kind of just looks like a, I don't know, nightmare to me. Okay, so I'm at the part of the video where it's going through the quest again, which I'm pretty sure I already got all the oculi from this. And on the very high floating islands. Oh, this one. I got it already. Got that one already. On the mountain. On the floating islands. Top of the pillar. I already have that. Oh, there is one I remember here. So if you ever wanted, you can help other people explore and get oculi. You can... What? So if you ever wanted, you can help other people explore and get oculi. Sorry, what do you mean? Will you pull for Mualani? No, I'm skipping Mualani. I'm skipping Mualani and Kinich. How you? Abuika coming in 5.3. So I just came up. So today, it came up on my YouTube feed, and I couldn't say no. It was like the thumbnail was just too good, man. So it wasn't a leak. But it was more like a video of someone speculating. Someone speculating who they think will be the 5 stars that come from 5.1 through 5.7. It wasn't, I don't think it was a leak, so I think it's fine for me to talk about this. It was more like speculating. And their reasons for saying who they said would come in 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and so on. I agreed with most of it, and the problem with me agreeing with most of it is a lot of the 5 stars were banger 5 stars that are either reruns of really good 5 stars that I've been waiting for a rerun of, or the Pyro Archon, which I definitely don't want to skip. And they're like back to back to back. Also, they're like 5 stars that I've been waiting for a rerun for me to be able to get, and also 5-star reruns that I want to get constellations of. So, and they were like back to back to back. It was like Nahida, Arlecchino, Nivelette, Farina's okay. I'm happy with my Farina, but man, I was watching the video and I was like, whoa, and then like at the end of the video I was just in deep thought, realizing what this all means. Don't skip Kinich. Why? Extremely tempting to pull Kazuha C2. No, man. I think I would highly recommend you just skip Kazuha for now. You already have Kazuha at C0. I think that's enough for now. I know, like me too, really. I have been wanting to get Kazuha C2 for a very long time now. And his first rerun took a long time to come, but I had to skip it because of who the 5 stars were before that and after that. And I had to skip it. Yeah, it was a tough choice, but at the very least, Kazuha is the type of character that is already 100% functional at C0, and his constellations just make him stronger, whereas like it doesn't change the gameplay. It just makes you and the team stronger. I Kazuha, but I don't have a proper DPS, so I'm pulling Raiden. Oh, well, that's alright, man. Wait, are you planning to run Hyper Carry Raiden? Let's skip Kinich. He'll be very good. I'm still waiting on word for that, man. Still waiting on word for that. Like, the thing is, so Kinich seems to be an on-fielder. Or sorry, no, not an on-fielder. Like, so his skill, if a majority of his damage comes from his skill, then he seems to be an on-fielder. But if a majority of his damage comes from his burst, then he's likely going to be an off-fielder. Like, it just, you know, kind of like Fischl. Right, off-field damage dealer. But if sorry, I'm trying to think of all the oculi. I'm not even following the video anymore. I'm sort of just going for oculi that I remember. The oculi that I remember. Oh. Okay, I think that's all I remember for here. There's a couple. There's one from over here near the bridge. There's one up north as well. But if his damage is evenly split between his skill and burst, then he'll likely be an on-fielder that has a very short field time, and then like he will still have off-field damage after his field time is done, if that's the case. But that really depends. But because he's a damage dealer, right? He's not a support. Whether he's good or not will completely depend on his damage numbers. And until he's released, no matter what anyone tells me, I will not know whether that character is good or not. So he's a damage dealer. He's not a support. The thing with damage dealers is, like, when you pull for a damage dealer and you decide, I really like this character, I really like their playstyle, what's going to happen is you're going to have to put a team together to fit that damage dealer. And nothing wrong with that, but that means that entire team now is made solely for that damage dealer. Whereas there are a bunch of other teams already, team archetypes in the game already, that I really like playing. And the most number of teams that we can play, at least in the endgame combat content in Genshin, there's 2 teams. 2 team archetypes. Right? And the 2 team archetypes that well, I wouldn't say 2. I have quite a few that I really like playing. I like Hyper Raiden Shogun. I like Kazuha National. I like Rational. I like Hu Tao Double Hydro. I like I even found Thundering Fury kind of fun. I like Al-Haytham, what's it called? Quick Bloom with Nahida, Yelan, and Kuki. And I even enjoyed the Chlorind, all the Chlorind teams. Freeze, I still like Freeze very much. Just that Cryo teams just haven't been very good. So there's no, if there's a certain type of combat content in Genshin that comes out, the most number of teams that I'm gonna need are 2. And because I'm an older player, I've been able to build a lot of my characters. Now I don't have as many 5 stars as your typical AR60 or almost day 1 player, because I vertically invested into a lot of my characters. So, but that still means that I have multiple different team archetypes, and if this team archetype doesn't work, then I'll try another one. This team archetype doesn't work, try another one. So I have many options that I also personally picked because I enjoy their playstyles. So me looking for going for an on-fielder, rather a damage dealer that sort of forces me into a specific playstyle. Maybe if I really enjoy their playstyle, if I think their playstyle is really fun, really cool, but that is subjective. So when they come out, I'll try it myself, and I'll also look at other people's footage of it. I'll see if I enjoy it, and if I enjoy it and they're good, like their damage numbers are good, then maybe I'll consider it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me whether a damage dealer is good or not. Yeah, because I already have options, like lots of options in the game right now. And yeah, and if he's good, sure, I'll go get him. But right now there are so many 5 stars that are coming within the next several patches that I think that I really have to save for. And I don't know about Kinich. I have some idea about what Kinich's playstyle will be. As for team dynamic, that'll depend. I'll have to see when he comes out. And if I think that's more fun than the other characters that I'm waiting for a rerun on, then I'll probably go for Kinich first. Zilonen in your mind, she seems okay. So what people are talking about Zilonen and what she does seems really tempting, right? Like, so okay. I haven't heard anyone go into a lot of detail about Zilonen's kit. About Zilonen's kit, but some people I have heard some people talk about like what they do, just sort of like a TLDR of their kit. And so far I've heard is Geo Kazuha that heals and gives a damage bonus. So but also has, like the buff lasts longer. And if that's not tempting, I don't know what is. That's pretty tempting. So yeah, according to what I've heard so far, it's pretty tempting. Maybe Hyperbloom, since I do have the most of the characters I need for Team Aika. Her? Being Yanfei main sucks a lot at endgame. Well, at the very least though, Yanfei is not a terrible damage dealer. I think she's pretty good for a 4-star. I wouldn't put her at the same level as somebody like Gaming, but at least she's on the same level as Diluc. Maybe a little bit higher, actually. There. Like, at least raw damage-wise. It's probably not very good to be a Yanfei main, but at least it's not as copium as like a Chi-Chi main or like a Klee main. Oops. Come on.
風の行く先をかかれ痛がったよ今までのやつとは違うようだ
主なきそれを初めて見つけたのが君であればそれは君のものだ
風よ散れ
Oh my god, I hate this so much. Like, I hate that the way that they programmed the Yumkasaur's like target priorities. They made it so that whenever there's like a flower or something that you're like the Yumkasaur's ability can interact with within your camera frame, even if you hold E, it'll just still automatically like whoop, like target that thing instead of hold E. Like here, for example. Okay, so I'm here. I want a Spider-Man up there. I want to go up there, but I can't because in my camera frame there's this thing. And even if I hold E, nope, it doesn't work. There's something in my camera frame that I can target. Right? So I have to move a little bit to get it out of my camera frame for me to actually be able to use the Yumkasaur's ability. And I just think it's so annoying. I used to be that one physical Chi-Chi main. Hey, you're moving up in the world. You're moving up in the world. You're not a Chi-Chi main anymore. You're a Yanfei main now. Congrats, man. But hey, it's a video game, right? People, especially because it's not like a story-based... I mean, it is kind of a story-based game, but it's also like there's an RPG element to it. So nobody can tell you how you want to play the game. What the? Hey, didn't I? Oh, no, it was here. Low tree trunk on skeleton. Oh, what is this? Quest? What quest is this? Oh, okay. I already got those. Oops. Pop a pillar. Oh, what? Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. I remember now. There are two over here. Kind of next to each other, but not really. Ah, there it is. Why did I have to make this name so long? Red. I wanted to. I was thinking about typing phlogiston bridge, but then I was like, why is it so complicated to type? Never mind. Just gonna type red bridge. I don't even care. Ah, no. Okay. Well. All right. Whatever. I'm going up there the normal way, because so far, the first 2 times, maybe 3. Oops. That I've gotten that oculi up there have been through just cheesing with Kazuha, and I think it's kind of unfair. So I think I should go up there the natural way. Even though no one can tell you how to play every exact part of the game, I definitely need some help because my AR-35 team was trash. I mean, dude, any account in Genshin at AR-35 will have all trash teams. You can't even properly build a team at AR-35 yet. Chi, Beidou, Lisa, Xinyan. Dude, Lisa, Xinyan, and she, like, how is that team not gonna be trash? You have 3 of the worst combat characters in the game in there. Chi, Lisa, Xinyan, dude. And all of that at AR-35, which means your one character that's actually good in combat, Beidou, can't even function properly. Because Beidou is very burst dependent. And at AR-35, obviously, you can't really farm artifacts yet, or at least not efficiently, which means you probably don't even have enough energy recharge on her to be able to burst every rotation. So, yes. So, I blame it on... So, yes, AR-35, young account, doesn't have that many characters just yet for you to be able to choose from. And can't farm artifacts properly just yet. So... yeah, I also blame that for, you know, your team not being very good. It's just a young account. The young account. Did I get it? Oh no.
者だ。
口約束で済まないが、これを君に譲渡しよう。
Oh, hey, what's up, Jace? Sorry, man. My eyes are kind of busy. I just noticed your message. How's it going? How's it going? Your voice is soothing, might become a regular here. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's sort of... I mean, okay. What? I didn't... What's wrong with me? Oh, wait, no, I did mark the... Okay, I'm an idiot. Alright, I thought I didn't mark the oculi. Yeah, that's... I sort of get that quite a lot. And when I listen to a recording of my own voice, I think I do get it. But I don't know, still makes me still a little bit embarrassing to ever get complimented that way. But thank you. There is a waterfall. Oh, I remember that one. Waterfall. Ah, wait, there was also one above that fan that I might as well get while I'm here. There it is. Man, this is pretty hard to line up. There we go.
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう。
Didn't have any orbs. Is it called orb? I don't remember. Skeleton. Oh yeah, I gotta get to this island as well. How many do I have? $86, okay. Just 20 left to go. Top of the pillar, between mountains, near the cliff, on the tree, statue on top of the pillar. I'm pretty sure I got this one already. Yeah. Just on top of the mountain. Oh wait, I remember this one. If I could just remember which mountain that was. What server do you play on? I'm on the North America server, man. NA server. Because I'm stupid. By the way, yes, I play on the North America server, and yes, my ping is 200. In fact, that's actually like not good, bad. It's my 200 ping on the NA server for me is actually pretty good, and that is mostly because I like my good friend who's already paying for exit lag, which is sort of like this tool that helps you like lower ping in certain games. Let me borrow his account, and yeah, it's it's really good. It's really good. Obviously, not as good as like if I actually was near what server I was playing at. I'm playing on the North America server, but I'm in Asia. I'm in the Philippines, so And I'm okay. I say I'm stupid because like when I played Genshin for the first time, I had no idea what kind of game it was gonna be because I've been a gamer for like more than 20 years, and most of the games that I've played were either like somewhat PvP games, and mostly MMORPGs. And I've never had this kind of game experience before. So I was going into Genshin blind, not knowing anything what was going on. And I'm also kind of stupid. I'm on the slow side mentally. I'm on the slow side. So it takes me a while to get used to catch up on anything. Or to get used to like a new game. So when I logged into Genshin for the first time, I kind of just thought, well, they would probably set the default server, like, you know, like when I opened Genshin for the first time, they would probably put up the server option to be like the server that I have the best ping on, right? So that's kind of what I thought. And because as I opened Genshin, it automatically defaulted to North America. I just kind of thought, maybe North America is the server that I have the best ping on. So I just stuck with North America. Hey, what's up, Aster? How you doing, man? And yeah, here I am 4 years later. Still in the Philippines, but playing on the North America server. Another thing that I also had in mind was for a very long time, and especially at the time as well when I first started playing Genshin, I was playing and have been playing for like what 15 years until that point. Flife, which is an MMORPG from the somewhere around like 2005, I think, but the Flife official Philippine server has been dead for a long time now. So I've been on private servers for a long time, and on Flife private servers, I've never really enjoyed playing on strictly Philippine private servers because like I don't know, just Filipinos in general are toxic gamers. I mean, like, okay, there are some really good Filipino gamers, but most of them are just toxic and not even very good. And so yeah, that's why like most of the time when I was like looking for like a new private server, Flife private server to play on, I would like my first option was like anything but a Filipino server, anything abroad, anything not Filipino. Because foreigners just seem to be a lot nicer than Filipinos when it comes to gaming. Pisonet warriors. Oh man. I have an account for all the servers except for. Oh my god, really? Oh, you know what? Hey, Francine. Okay, you said you have an AI35 account. So, but you have multiple accounts. So I don't know if you're a new player or not. But if you are a new player, I would. So I have 3 of my own accounts, and I also play on my friend's account. But I also have an Asia server account that I don't really play on. I hardly really ever play on. And speaking from experience, I would highly recommend you just pick one. Pick the account that you like the most. That, you know, like also has the ping that you would love to continue to play on until forever. Whichever server that is. And just stick to that. because now that you're, like if all those accounts are new, then it doesn't feel as bad to just, like give up on them because you haven't spent that much time and effort on them. So I'd highly recommend just pick one, stick to that, because at some point you're going to get to the point where I am, where I'm caught up on the main storyline, like most of the important quests, character quests, whatever, right? And every time there's like a new region that comes out, just like what happened now, 5.0. And because all of my accounts are heavily invested in, I'm full time on all those accounts. I play full time on all those accounts. I have to do everything 4 times. Everything. What I'm doing now, this is not the first time I've done it. In fact, this is the 3rd time I've done it. And I have to do it one more time after this. Well, not on stream, probably off stream. But yeah, looking for all the oculi, doing that 2 or 3 hour Archon quest, doing the maybe hour quest for this tribe, the 30-minute quest for this tribe for Kinich's tribe as well, the 30-minute long underground world quest over here, another 30 minutes here, another 30 minutes here, and God knows how many hours I'm gonna have to spend doing exploration for all these regions 4 times. So I highly recommend you just pick one and just give up on the other ones. Just leave them alone. Just abandon them. How you feel Yansan being Electra and not Pyro like in the trailer? Surprised, honestly. Yeah, kind of surprised, but I don't really have an opinion. Just surprised. My main account is overall Asia, because the other 2, just experimental. They only exist so that I can resist my gambling addiction on my main. Just, something to keep you busy. Yeah, a little something to keep you distracted. Top of the mountain. Oh wait, which mountain is this? Above. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. No. That's the one underground. But I remember it's this mountain. I need a Tepetlosaur, and it's really annoying that there's no Tepetlosaur around here. We feel for you, Ellie, sir, Castellion. Sorry, man. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Yeah, we feel for you, man. But we all feel the same way, man. We all feel the same way. Oh man, this is really cringe. There's just no. Dinosaur? No, what are they called? Saurians that I can possess. It's so cringe. Alright. I don't think I can climb that high. Are there any Saurians around here? Anything? Even just one? Oh, what's this? Is this supposed to be something? I've been here 3 times, no, 2 times already. This is my 3rd time here, and I still don't want to give up looking for Tepetlosaur. It's just so annoying having to climb all the way up. Oh, there's another one. What? Ooh. Oh, wait. How many? 3. No. 2. 4. So where should I start? 2. Okay, I guess I'll start there. With the fewest. There's no... None of them have 1? Blue. 1 blue, 1 blue. Okay, so I guess I'll just start with the 1. 2, 3. 3. And then 4. Apparently that's still wrong. Whatever. Okay. Let's hope this challenge takes me up there. Awesome. Okay. What? Hello? How are we supposed to get up that quickly? Oh wow, that was just barely just barely made it. That was pretty good. Okay, so now I know that challenge, well, it doesn't take me up there, but you know, at least I get something for climbing all the way up. Stop. Sigils. Oh no. Okay. I just got that one. I think the only ones most of the ones that I'm missing now are yeah, the ones that are underground, locked behind quests. Well, not necessarily quests, but like they're locked underground. What? Where's the thing here? Did I already get it? Okay. Yes, I did. Is it just me, or did you get overwhelmed by Yelan's speed when you first got her? I still do at this, like, even today, but I've just learned to not use it when I don't need it. And by when I don't need it, I mean like when I'm in an enclosed tight space, I just don't use it because I cannot control the speed. even until now. Oh, there's a chest there. This is actually the first time I'm seeing, like, even though I've done all of this 2 times already, this is my 3rd time, I'm still seeing new things every day. Like every time I'm seeing new things. Like the chest from like underground, that really deep cave up out east. There's also this chest that I'm about to get as soon as I'm done with this dialogue. Oh my. Okay, I don't really need to be here. Just exploring this place for the first time. I've never really walked around this cave. Oh my god. I really walked around this cave the first 2 times I did this quest. I just kind of thought that, oh, this cave's really big. Feels kind of bad that they didn't really put anything in this cave, even though it's so big. Oh, how do we get back up? Oops. Who do you think would be more beneficial for Yelan? C1 for Yuna or a Zhongli I don't have? For Yelan? I mean, Yelan's a support. She does damage, sure, but yeah, Yelan's a support. Like, her most important job is to be able to apply Hydro off-field. And secondary job is, well, to do damage while, you know, off-field. So, beneficial for her really depends on your situation. If you're in a situation where you feel like you feel like the combat is a little too annoying for you to deal with, and you just want to ignore all damage, then you go for Zhongli. Farina is more of an offensive support, but at the same time, she also does the same job as what Yelan does. which is to apply Hydro off field. She doesn't apply Hydro as fast as Yelan, and Yelan doesn't apply Hydro as fast as Xingqiu, but Farina applies Hydro off field in an AoE. Especially the crab, I think. It has the biggest AoE. I want to make Yelan my main DPS. If I don't ever get Raiden. Well, the thing is, eventually, you will want to get Yelan and some other character. Because you're like, Yelan will do damage whether she's on the field or not. And putting her on the field will not... So, okay, it will kind of increase how much damage she does. But you'll be doing so much more damage if you just put Yelan, just don't put Yelan on the field. And you just put somebody else on the field. While Yelan still does the damage that she does while being off the field. So eventually, you will want to get some other characters. And Yelan dealing more damage is sort of just a nice thing to have, and it's not really something that you'll need, because if you want more damage, then just get a character, an on-field character that you can use while Yelan is doing damage off-field. Alright, so yeah, don't Yelan's not the kind of character that you think about getting a support for. Also, by the way, how long you been playing the game, Francine? And what adventure rank is your? You said Asia is your main account. Just so I know how deeply I should get into like explaining all like the little details about Genshin's combat and stuff. Hey, what's up, Sino? Good to see you, man. Yeah, 55. Been playing for almost a year. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy player, so I can't deal the damage I should be doing. Hey, I get that, man. I get that. But I am a lazy player too. But because I'm so lazy, I work hard because I'm lazy. Because I want all the fights in Genshin to be easy. So I'm a different kind of lazy. And so I don't know if you heard me earlier mention how I am I've been AR60 for more than a year now. I've been playing since almost day one, and despite that, I have much fewer. I have quite a lot. I have much fewer characters than your typical AR60. Because earlier I mentioned I vertically invest into my characters. Like for example, I forgot. I'm on my third account, and my third account is my youngest account. I think this third account is about just under 3 years old, maybe. And yeah, I vertically invest into my characters. So on this account, I haven't pulled for any constellations. Yeah. On this account does not have any limited 5-star constellations yet, but this account loses 50-50 a lot. And so, okay, I'm gonna show you what a loser account looks like. Right? Okay. Kazuha. Yelan. Oh, okay, sorry, never mind. I lied. Yeah, I just recently got Yelan C1. Just recently. In her very recent rerun. Okay, right? No constellations except for my, Jean, standard 5-star. This account's a loser. Loses 50-50 a lot. All right. Okay. Limited 5-star. No constellations. Right. Okay, cool. Right. So obviously these are 4 stars. Okay. Eula, I have C1 because a long time ago I wanted to get C2, but I just ran out of Primo Gems. Eula is not a very good character. And I kind of just thought maybe getting C2 would make her less unusable. I wasn't expecting C2 to make her usable. I was just expecting it to make her less unusable, just so it doesn't feel really bad to be using her on the field. But my opportunity to get C2 never came. It did come a few times, but there were other opportunities nearby, so I couldn't take the risk. Okay, loser account. Obviously, Traveler. You can get all the constellations just from exploration and stuff. All right, Mona. I have a few constellations. Another one. Yeah. This account's a loser. So imagine that, right? I have C6 Diluc and C6 Jean. How many limited 5-stars would that have been if I had won those 50-50s? So that's like 6. That would have been 12. 12 other 5-stars. But instead, I got Jean and Diluc. Actually, you know what? That's partially a lie. So the C6 Diluc, I got C6 Diluc recently, from the. Oh yeah, that's right. It's daily server reset. From the, where is it? Is it still here? No. Yeah, I guess they get rid of it as soon as you pick your 5-star. I got my C6 Diluc recently from the 5-star selector in 5.0. Why you pinned all Pyroculus you got, RJ? I actually somebody asked a slightly different but very similar question earlier actually. So I think why you were asking that question is I'm just guessing because I don't actually know. I don't really ever talk to people about like little things like that in Genshin, and it's really only brought up when I'm streaming, such as now. But I think, and why you and that other guy earlier was asking, like, why do I put a pin on an oculi that I got instead of, like, erasing the pin? And it's a good question. And I just find it more convenient to... put a pin down instead of erasing a pin. Yeah, because like if I was going to erase the pin, that means I would have had to put it on in the first place. And so the putting on the pin and erasing the pin is the same amount of actions. Sure. But for me, the convenient part isn't about like how much less or how many more actions I will need to do. To do it either way, but it is because even if I'm not, let's say for example, I'm not like now, I'm strictly logged in, and my goal right now is to get all the Pyroculus. But what about before this, right? What about while I was just unlocking the teleports, while I was just doing the Archon quest, doing like the tribal quests, etc. Right? While I was doing that. Sooner or later, I'm bound to bump into Pyroculi. And maybe I could just, okay, well, why don't you put a pin down for all the, well, oh, okay, okay. Why don't you just put a pin down for all the Pyroculus before you start any of that? Well, at the very beginning, the map is just completely blank and dark. So the fact that I have to walk around unlocking the statue to the 7 means I'm bound to bump into a Pyroculus along the way. So I've just decided to just go the opposite way as how most people do it. Because it's just convenient for me. Bros were spending their light savings for C6 to Luke back in the days. Oh, sorry, life savings. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I remember what's his name? Tenha uploaded. No, I don't know how many videos he uploaded of it, but I've seen 2 videos from Tenha a long time ago, of him just. No, he wasn't the one whaling. It wasn't his money. But oops. It wasn't his money, it was his friend's money. The money of the guy who owned the account that he was on. But the guy just wanted Tenha to do his pulls for him. And he was literally buying primos to pull on the standard banner because he just wanted C6 Gene. I saw 2 videos of that. Like, he wailed quite a bit. Like a couple hundred, several hundred pulls. Wasn't there an enemy here somewhere? Why are you here? Who's supposed to be here? This is so weird. Chichi is 77, dude. 77, that's pretty high. Pretty high in pity. That sucks, man, losing 50-50. What sucks even more is if, like, even after that, you don't get your next 5-star early. You still have to go to almost hard pity. Oh, wait, yeah. How much pity do you have? I don't actually know. I think I'm at 0 pity. Well, close to 0 pity. Yeah, my other accounts are also at the same amount of pity. Oh, where was that again? Oh, this thing. Okay. Alright, and I have to get out fast. Where did I? Okay, that way. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's those. Oh wait. Okay. There's one I remember from over here that I will have to do sooner or later. I think there are 2 more caves that I'm gonna have to go into later. Okay, 94. Just need 14 more. Oh, that one. You have any tips on how to focus on only one character at a time? I always spread out my resources too much, and that's why I'm still weak. So okay. All right. Francine, how much would you say you understand Genshin's combat system? Like, would you say you fully understand it, or would you say like you understand like the elemental reactions, but then just aren't sure about like how all the different characters kits line up with all of that? Like, yeah. I kind of need to know that before I answer that question. Fully understand elemental reactions and my way of dealing damage most of the time, because all I need is EM to make it work. When you use EM to make it work. So I'm assuming you are you're using some kind of dendro team, right? Like the fact that you say EM is all you need to make it work. Is that right? Oh my god. Okay.
Yuko.
Use Yanfei in a version? Well, alright. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Sorry, it was just unusual. Okay. Okay, then. Alright. I guess. So, anyway, why I asked that question before I answered your question is. So, my direct answer was going to be. You need to know exactly what you're getting for whatever character you're raising. And if you know exactly how much value you're getting and or not getting from raising X character, a certain character, then you will realize that, oh, this character, I need to focus on this character first, this character first, this character first. Like, you will know which characters to prioritize and which characters to continue investing into and which characters to stop investing into. Yeah, like, if you know exactly how much value you're getting or not getting from a character, or from investing a certain amount of resources into a character. New weapon pity will entice more pulling. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I don't know what Hoyo's intentions are, honestly. It's entirely possible that Hoyo's intentions are to get people to use up more of their primo gems by pulling more, so that they have less primo gems to, they will have less primo gems remaining by the time Mawika comes out, and some of the other really hot characters as well, like Capitano, and like some of the other like the good 5-star reruns. It's entirely possible that that was their original intention. Oops. Just okay. All right. Whatever. Get out. There. Oh, for those of you who are doing this quest, by the way, before you go into this room, make sure you have a pyro character. A pyro character that can hit pyro a lot. Because if you don't, it's gonna suck. Or maybe Electro. I think Electro is okay. I haven't tried it with Electro. I don't exactly know how these enemies, how this enemy works yet. But it's gonna be like that Dendro Angel, the new enemy. Or at least one of the new enemies. My energy seems to be getting drained. But it's also entirely possible that Hoyo is just trying to say, hey, we love you. Thank you for all your support. So we want more of you to have the opportunity to get weapons from the weapon banner as well. So here you go. One less epitomized path. You're welcome. It's entirely possible that that's also the case. But I'm leaning way more towards the other reason. Them not wanting us to have a lot less primo gems by the time the actual good 5-star characters come out. Anyway, so yeah, going back to your question, Francine. Yeah, short answer is if you. So why I asked you that is like I wanted to know whether like how much you understood of the Genshin's combat system, and if yeah, you know how much value you're getting from investing into a certain character and not investing into a certain character. Like you will know which characters to prioritize, and because you know how much you're getting from from investing into each character, then you'll know which character to prioritize more than the other. What's up, Blaze Kage? How you doing, man? Your AR-55, you said you've been playing for a year, and you said Burgeon is the only way you can do good damage? What do you mean? Like, so AR-45, 1 year, that tells me that you at least have a certain number of 5 stars, right? Unless if you just used all your free resources, free primo gems, to pull for weapons that you don't need. Like, I don't know, I can't see how it would be possible to not have even a few good 5 stars. And you don't really need good 5 stars to come up with a really good team, a really good free to play team. But yeah, like you really can. Like for example, okay, you probably a year AR-55, you probably have Bennett, you probably have Xingqiu and Sucrose, right? Well, not all of them, but like maybe at least some of them, right? Xingqiu, Bennett. I'm sure you have Shangling. Is your Shangling C4? Don't have Bennett? How is that possible? Okay, I'm assuming your 1 year was probably not played like super actively, if that's the case. Is that true? Is that right? Like you just weren't playing very actively? Like you're like on and off. C4 Shangling. Okay, well that's good. That's good. How about Chevreuse? Do you have Chevreuse? Where is that Koholosaur? Dude, come here. Don't have Chevreuse. Oh, okay. Okay, you can still make do with Shangling without Bennett. Just use TTDS. How about Sucrose? You got Sucrose? And Xingqiu? You got Xingqiu? My Yanfei is fully built. Meanwhile, my Nahida is still suffering with good 4-star artifacts and no 5-star artifacts. It kind of sounds to me that you still, even to this day, don't play super actively. Like, the fact that you somehow made it to AR-55 without really that many artifacts. I'm kind of new to Genshin Impact, AR-26, and have Navia and Tartaglia. What character should I go for next? Okay, that's a pretty good question. Okay, so first, Jules, I need to know, what is your... Okay, just yes or no. Is your goal to make stronger teams? Like, is that your only goal? Like, do you not care about... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to simplify my question. Is your goal to just make a stronger team? Just to do as much damage as possible? Sucrose is stocked at level 60 because I'm lazy, and yes, I have Xingqiu half built. Okay. So you could make do with a team like... Okay, you have Sucrose. Man, I find it really hard to believe that you don't have Bennett. I mean, I know that he's not a 4-star that is like guaranteed anywhere in the game. But I don't know, like he just seems to be on banners quite a lot. So I don't know, it's kind of hard I think to not get him at some point. So okay. Let's see. Pyro, let's see. Vampire. Okay, you can use your Yanfei, I guess. So what you could do is, where's Sucrose? Okay, get your Sucrose, get your Xingqiu. Your Xingqiu, stop caring about, ignore all his damage. Ignore how, like, your artifacts on him. Your one goal right now, get his energy recharge to 200%. 200, if you can get it to 230%, even better. If you can get his energy recharge to 200, so anywhere between 200 and 230%, awesome. If you have Sacrificial Sword, put it on Xingqiu. If you don't have Sacrificial Sword, use Favonius Sword. If you don't have that, then okay, find something else. Just your number one goal right now, get your Xingqiu's energy recharge to 200, between 200 and 230%. Yeah, ignore all his damage for now. Get your Shanglings. Now, okay, do your best to get your Shangling's energy recharge to somewhere between 200 and 230%, anywhere close to that, and somehow still have a good enough build. Like, you know, get anywhere close to 50% crit rate and as much crit damage as you can while having close to 50% crit rate or higher if you can. And energy recharge and crit rate are as important as each other. Crit damage, just get as much crit damage as you can while reaching the thresholds for crit rate and energy recharge. Attack percent, of course, you know, like, of course, try to get at least somewhere around 1k attack, right? At least, while trying to reach the crit rate and energy recharge thresholds. Weapon, if you've fished for the catch, great. Get it to R5. Fish some more. Get it to R5. If not, then put Shangling on Favonius Lance. Like, number one priority, get your Favonius Lance to level 90. That's our top priority. Your attack scaling damage dealers gain a lot of damage from maxing out the weapons. So pay attention to all those words. Your attack scaling damage dealers. A character like Yelan does not scale off of attack. So it doesn't matter whether their weapon is level 1 or level 90. Same with a character like Farina. Doesn't matter if their weapon is level 1 or level 90. Her damage scales completely off of HP percent. So attack does not matter for these HP scalers and defense scalers. Okay, so why I say ignore all the stats, all the other stats for Xingqiu, is his most important job is applying a Hydro off-field. Him doing damage is just something nice to have. But right now you are very limited on resources, very limited on stats. Your Sucrose, you don't have to level her too much right now. You don't really gain that much from leveling her a lot. It's going to be expensive to, like, with XP books and Mora. Ignore all of Sucrose's talents. That doesn't really matter. You definitely want to level up Shangling's Burst. Ignore these two. Ignore those two. Level this up. Get it to level 8. Maybe level 9 if you have the extra resources. Level 8 is your number one target. If you have the extra resources, get it to level 9. Ignore Xingqiu's talents for now. Much later on, you can level up these two as much as you want. When you are able to build Xingqiu that, you know, to allow him to do good damage. So, Yanfei. Earlier I said you can use your Yanfei. Alright, just put TTDS on Yanfei. Get a TTDS R5. It doesn't matter if it's level 1 or level 90. Just get it on Yanfei. Get it on Yanfei. Yeah, her artifacts don't matter. Yanfei's main job on that team is just to give Xiangling this 48% attack buff, and to give Xiangling particles. So let's try and put that team together. So, how you're going to play every time you do combat, you're basically going to do this. You're going to put Goba down, do this. So, see? Like, it's swirled Pyro. Because when Goba has that exclamation point above his head, he is infused with Pyro. And therefore, Sucrose's skill is able to swirl that Pyro. And you definitely, you know, it would be better if you do that near the enemy. It would be better. Alright, so let's try that again. Put Goba down near the enemy. I was facing the wrong way. I could... What? Oh. Okay, there's enemies over there. Alright, no matter. No wonder why. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, put Goba down. Press E. And then go in Xingqiu, E, and then in my case I have Sacrificial Sword, so I'm gonna be able to use E twice, right? And then swap to Yanfei, press E, and then swap to Xiangling, burst, and then she's gonna be able to catch the Pyro particles, and she's also, because you swapped from Yanfei straight into Xiangling, because of how this works, the character you swap next to gets a 48% buff. This has a cooldown of 20 seconds. That 48% buff lasts for 10 seconds. But on a character like Xiangling, there's a thing called snapshotting, to where when you use Xiangling's burst, the stats used for the entire duration of Xiangling's burst are whatever stats she had when you turned it on, when you started the burst. So even though this only lasts for 10 seconds, Xiangling's burst lasts for 10 seconds. No, there's a with the constellation, I think it's 14 seconds. No, C4. There you go. Yeah, 14 seconds. Right, lasts for 14 seconds. So the attack buff is gonna last for the entire duration because of this thing called snapshotting. And then all you have to do is just keep normal attacking. And then every now and then you mix in Sucrose's normal attacks. Well, swap to Xingqiu, like press E again if you have to. And then like swap to Yanfei again, press E again, and then swap to Xiangling so that you get more Pyro particles, because while you're dealing damage, your job while you're dealing damage is to get Xiangling enough energy to burst again when it's off cooldown. Alright, let's try that over here then. I just need some particles. Well, I'm gonna need a lot of particles. Okay, we're good. Alright, Xingqiu, I need you to have your burst, please. Is that a slingshot? It is a slingshot. Interesting. I've never really paid attention to what these enemies look like. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, press E, Goba swirl, Xingqiu Q, Xingqiu E. Alright, there you go. Then Yanfei E into Xiangling Q, and then enemies dying. Don't I have both of the swords you mentioned? I'm suffering and my account's cursed. Right, so anyway, earlier I said if you have sack sword, use it. If you don't, then use fab sword. If you don't, then find a way. Find a way, dude. Your only goal for Xingqiu, get his energy recharged to anywhere close to 230. Oh, by the way, on Xingqiu, you definitely want to catch the particles that you generate on him. So you want to do E and then Q, and instead of QE, to make sure that you catch Xingqiu's hydro particles on him. Oh yeah, no, like your Burgeon team is not the only team you can do good damage on your account. There. I don't know what's better, to be honest. Okay. So you you don't seem to be sure what your main goal is, Jules. So okay, try to like decide that for yourself. Like try to decide: do I just pull for the characters I like, or do I want to build a stronger team? Do I want to fight better? Do I want enemies to die a lot faster? Right. So those are the two things you have to decide. Anyway, if your main goal is to get characters that you like, then I can't stop you from doing that because, you know, it's a video game. You do whatever you want. If your goal is the other one, which is you want enemies to die faster when you fight them, then I can give you an answer for that. I won't say it's the right answer. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna tell you the efficient way, the efficient answer, like an answer that tells you the efficient way to do that on your account. You said you already have Neuvillette and Tartaglia. Tartaglia is all right. I'm gonna tell you this up front. Tartaglia, if you are skilled in video games, like naturally skilled in video games, like you're good at video games, whatever, you might enjoy him. His optimal playstyle. Again, you know, I'm answering this with the goal, with the thought in mind that you want to do a lot of damage. You want enemies to die faster when you fight them. Tartaglia is kind of hard to use. His optimal playstyle is kind of hard to use. In fact, like I have Tartaglia on this account. Where is he? Yeah, there he is, right? I pulled for him. I tried him out in Abyss. And I was like, I'm not good enough to do this. So I've never used them since then. I mean, I can do it once, and then, but consistently? No, I can't do it consistently. So yeah, I kind of just gave up. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I just gave up on I kind of just gave up on getting good at using Tartaglia, and just accepted the fact that I'm not skilled. I have skill issue. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. First characters to get. All right, so there are quite a few characters that you can that I think every account should have. Again, my answer is with the thought that your goal is so that enemies die faster when you fight them. Okay, so there are quite a few characters that I think every account should have, if that is their goal. So we're gonna go into the character archive because I don't have all the characters in the game. All right, so let's see. Let's start with. Okay, let's see. Okay, Raiden Shogun as one of them. She's not as important as some of the other characters, but she's still really, really good. Yelan, Nilou, Nahida. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna include in characters that make your gameplay comfortable as well, like really comfortable. So characters that make you do more damage and characters that make your gameplay a lot more comfortable. And by gameplay, I mean like a character like Zhongli will basically turn off damage in the game. A character like Yao Yao does not help you do any damage, but because she's a Dendro character, she allows you to build a certain kind of team, and yeah, as well as being able to heal you, right? Like, so a character, I'm gonna include characters. The characters that I mentioned include characters that make you deal more damage, or make your teams deal more damage, or make your gameplay a lot more comfortable. So okay, somebody like Zhongli. So I would throw in Hu Tao in there. Hu Tao's kind of in a similar space as Tartaglia. Tartaglia is just, he's free to play friendly, but on the harder side to use. Hu Tao is kind of expensive. It takes quite a bit. Like, she takes a lot of effort to learn, as well as she's a bit expensive to get up to speed. So I'm not gonna include Hu Tao. So yeah, Zhongli, Raiden, Shogun. Am I missing someone? Okay. Oh, Kuki Shinobu. You definitely, like, I know she's a 4-star and you can't pick a 4-star, but you should have a Kuki Shinobu, and like, especially if you could find a way to get her to C2, awesome. Did I miss someone? Who did I say? Zhongli, Raiden, Shogun, Yelan, Kuki Shinobu, Nilou, yeah, Nilou, Nahida, Al-Haytham. Yeah, okay. Al-Haytham. Okay, Nivelette, Farina, Chevrolet, Arlecchino. Yeah. So those are some of the characters that I would recommend you pull for when you see them. Jules. Again, if your goal is to make it so that enemies die faster when you fight them, if that's your goal. If not, then pull for whoever you want. Hey, what's up, Unrevealed? How you doing, man? Just joined. Hey, what's up, SX? How you doing, man? Ories? How do I read your name? I'm loving the guaranteed 3 materials every time, as well as the 10-second cooldown. It is so much more fun to farm bosses because of this. How much ER did you put on Yelan? Somewhere close to 200. $190 maybe? I don't remember really. Yeah, 200. Yeah, some of my accounts have slightly different stats because of different artifact availabilities. And remember, I also have C1 Yelan, so in case you're not, you don't notice, you didn't notice, I am doing 2 uses of her E before I press Q. Okay, be right back. Just switching accounts. Gotta do dailies on the other accounts as well. Oh, there's an update. Put myself, I'd play Genshin at 80%, but here I am watching your stream instead. Hey, I mean, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. So, you got that going for you. You're helping a brother out. Oh no, I forgot to do one thing. Forgot to get my teapot stuff. It's alright. I'll be going back to the 3rd account anyway. I'm not done getting all the oculi. I have 1 hour left to do all of that though, so as for whether I will have enough time to do that today, I'm not sure. You mentioned you're in the Philippines at the moment. Are you Filipino? Yes, I am. I am Filipino and I'm in the Philippines because I'm stuck here. The Philippine economy does not encourage traveling abroad. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie, but it's also like ambiguous wording. So when I say it doesn't encourage, it doesn't really... That the average income of an average person who isn't born to rich parents in the Philippines is just not sufficient to leave, to allow you to leave the country. I mean, there are outliers, of course. People who work really hard get lucky at the same time. Sure. But not everyone can do that. Three. I have yet to get 4 in one run. They did say that the odds of that happening are low, with a small chance. I remember those were the words they used, with a small chance to get 4, but I didn't think it was this small. Oh, you'd be surprised, Francine. You know, okay, I don't think you knew about this, but the Philippines, so obviously except for China, the Philippines has it is third place for most number of active Genshin players. So number 1 being Japan, and number 2 I think being America. I'm not sure. Oh no, wait. I think that did include China. I forgot. I don't remember, but it was like I saw a graph of number of active players every month, and 1 was Japan, and I think number 2 was China, and number 3 was the Philippines, dude. So, okay, I understand you're just happy to finally find another Filipino that also plays Genshin, but there are a lot of us. There are a lot of us. It's just that Genshin is just not the kind of game that most Filipinos are proudly like telling everyone, proudly broadcasting that, hey, I play Genshin. Hey, you play Genshin? Let's play together. So Genshin is mostly a single player game, right? There's co-op, sure, you can play in co-op, but playing in co-op is highly inefficient. It's highly inefficient. Okay, sure, maybe co-op, like let's say you're a new player and you're having trouble fighting a boss or beating an artifact domain. If you get lucky and somebody like an older player, and when I say older, I mean like a player who's been playing Genshin for longer and has a well-built account already, will come to your world and help you fight that boss or domain. Then you could say, hey, co-op's not so bad. You're not really playing co-op. It's just that guy is just carrying you, is what's happening. But Genshin co-op, alright. Now, I could be wrong, but I think playing in co-op, I finish domains a lot slower than I would if I did them myself. So, yeah. I think that's probably why. And I agree with you. I won't say I haven't found or met or seen Filipinos playing Genshin. But they're very scarce. Yeah, they're very scarce. And yeah, again, for the reasons I mentioned, there's not really any reason for Filipinos to broadcast that, hey, I play Genshin, because it's mostly a single player game. Nope. RJ Natlan set does a better job at buffing Geo than C6 Goro. What? Okay, I'm sorry. Really? A C6 of a dedicated support? I don't remember what Goro C6 does, but that sucks. A C6 4-star obviously is not as expensive as a C6 5-star, but still, it's kind of expensive. By the time that you get a C6 of a 4-star that's on a banner, like you'll probably be close to getting C3 of the 5-star on that same banner. I just got Mualani while eating Swiss roll cakes last night. Oof, isn't that the life? Oops. Isn't that what life is all about? All right, who do we need to raise? Chevres there. Name card, and there you go. Oops. Oh, by the way, so from your earlier question, Francine, you were asking for tips on like how to be able to focus on a single character. For me, it also helps using a character ascension tracker. Just look up Genshin character ascension tracker. You'll find one very quickly. Yeah. There's like this. There's like a bunch of them out there already. It's basically just a third-party website that like you input in like what materials you have on your account, and like you put them in, and then like it just keeps track of it for you. Hang on. Let's add this in. Okay. I guess I could show mine, like what I'm trying to raise right now. Why I'm fighting this boss over and over again. Okay. So here's mine. Basically just again, just look up Genshin Ascension Planner, or sorry, Ascension Planner, or Ascension Tracker, whatever, right? Like I'm sure you'll find a bunch of them out there. For this one, you can choose to add in a certain character. Like if you're planning to raise a certain character, let's say I want to raise Albedo. I want to get him to level 80. Ascended, so 80 plus is 80 ascended. This one's 80 out of 80. This one's 80 out of 90. I want to get him to 80 out of 90. I don't want to level up his burst. I want to level up his skill to level 9. Okay, there you go, right? And then it'll immediately tell me how much of everything that I need to find. And then all I have to do is just click that, and then look at my game, see how many of this resource I got. And then put that in there. Let's see, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2. Okay, this is still pretty up to date. All right, how much more? 2, 3, 1, 5, 7, 9. There you go. And of course, how much of this I got? Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't need to do that for Albedo. And then like the ones that are not checked. That means that I have enough of those, and the ones that aren't checked, that means those are the ones that I need to go get more of. And then like every time I log in, and then I start thinking, oh, what do I need to use my resin for today, right? And that's why earlier I had to stop myself from just condensing resin, because I had to I remembered, oh, I was trying to raise a character. I was trying to raise Candace, so yeah, I had to stop myself from just condensing my resin, and then reminded myself, oh, open the Genshin Planner. What else do I need? Yeah, so having a tracker like that also helps me keep focused. I'm questioning why I can't find any players. That's cool. They're just addicted to Roblox and ML most of the time. Oh, well, that's another reason, yeah. That's another reason. Whoa, I finally got it to proc. Gave me 4. Nice. Finally. I closed my tracker. I still needed it. Yeah, that's another reason too. Most Filipinos, I don't know, man. Like, I'm sorry. It seems like you are Filipino as well, right? And so I am Filipino as well. So like, if I insult Filipinos, I'm insulting myself and you as well. So like, I apologize, but I don't know why, but Filipinos seem to be addicted to this feeling of like having the opportunity to trash talk when you win by enjoying playing competitive games like Call of Duty Warzone, ML, I don't remember what it means anymore, Dota, League of Legends, CSGO, even PUBG, right? Even though most most of the gamers in the Philippines aren't even like good enough, aren't even very good at it, but they just seem to like playing competitive games, and I really don't know why. But I'm just guessing, but I think maybe it's because they like the feeling of being able to trash talk when they win. And when they don't win, they just, I don't know, stay quiet. Like, it doesn't feel like they're losing that much. I don't know. I'm just guessing. As I don't know why. As for me, I don't like competitive games because I know I suck at video games. So I know I'm just gonna lose most of the time, and I hate losing. But I do like games that have a certain kind of combat system that is like complicated enough to make me feel like I'm smart, to make me feel like I'm skilled, but not so complicated that I'm too stupid to learn. Right, and Genshin hits the spot for me right there. Okay, I think, yeah, all right, I think that's it. Okay, go back to the third account then. Genshin Flife, Genshin and Flife has hit the spot for me right there. Flife PvP, well, I've never really gotten good at Flife PvP, but there was this one game that I was really good at. It was really good at, to the point where I would say I was probably one of the top players in the Philippines. For some reason, it was a PvP game, skill-based game, that for some reason I got really good at, but for some reason I just can't get good at anything else. I don't know why. The game was called Rakion. It was a game from like 2004, 2005. I don't know, maybe 2006. I don't remember really. The game's still alive today actually, but just barely. Just barely. My accounts are still there. Like I had like my own account from like way back then, like my original account from like 2006 or 2007 is when I think I played it. And then at some point I quit. I quit playing it because like I went to college. I got a job, and then like at that point I was like, well, at that point, like when I told people that I was gonna quit Rakion, somebody, like one of my friends, asked me for the account. Said, "Hey, can I continue using it for you? You're not gonna use it anymore anyway." So I just said yes, and then by the time that I had the time to play Rakion again, I just decided I'll just start a new account. And yeah, I built that account up. It was pretty good at the time, but I don't remember what happened. Like I just sort of stopped playing it again. No, actually, you know what? Life happened. Yeah, I had life to handle, I had life to take care of. And I quit again for a couple of years. By the time that I went back, I realized I went into PvP immediately, and then I noticed, like, why am I so squishy, and why are these guys so tanky? Why is everyone else tanky? I realized they raised the stat cap. They raised the maximum stat cap, and at that point I was like, nah, no thanks. I'm not gonna race back up to, catch back up to everyone who's already way ahead in the race. Especially because the way their business model is like really predatory, really, I don't even know how to put it. Just, it's like cash grab. Every month is a cash grab. Like every month is a new limited time event that gives you like certain benefits that you will only be able to get in that month's event, and those benefits are also, by the way, real money only. every month, and I was like, nah, I'm not. I got life to deal with. Hmm. Genshin that I don't suck at is PJSK. What's that? It's rhythm game. Gets its clout because some charts are diabolical. Wow, really? I've really only ever played one rhythm game. I don't even remember what the game was called. It was just a browser game from the mid 2000s. In front of a small cave. Ah, okay. I haven't found this one on this account apparently. Where is it? There. Jump up. Okay, already got those. Crates. Use flash sound. Break all the rocks. Ah, yes. Okay, okay. I remember this one. Where was that cave? I think it's down there. Oh, yes. Yeah, there it is. Oops, oops. Cannot for the life of me remember between E and Q of the Saurian abilities. Stop, please. Thank you. Exploration in Natlan looks fun on PC, but painful on mobile. You know what? That's actually a good point. I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't actually thought of that. Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely right. There's like so much like moving around and flying around that I completely agree with that. I think exploration in Natlan is kind of fun on PC, but on mobile, I bet it's a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh my god. I hate this. Okay. This is annoying. Just get stuck on nothing. For chatter, asking how to improve? How to improve what? How to improve just build national. Oh. Just build national, invest in Hyperbloom. Head to Emblem Domain and Strongbox Dendro sets. Do that for a year. That's basically it. Yeah, that's pretty much Genshin right there. Yeah, if you want your teams to be stronger, that's like it's like the TLDR of what you gotta do. Huh. Oh dear. Oh dear, I have all Hydro characters. I can't deal with you right now. Stop. Thank you. Oh, well, that was a 3-pointer shot. 3-point shot right there. 3 points to the Hydro Slime. I need a Tepetlosaur. Is there one? Oh, there. The worst nightmare of Nebulite mains, Hydro enemy. Does like 1,000,000 damage to everything else, and then does nothing to slimes. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, no, there's a thing here. Okay, I have to get it later. Right. You know, I was kind of confused, like, what this thing was waiting for. Okay. I guess it was waiting for those explosions to happen. Hey, what's up, Jace? What question? Where's the Genshin anime? Oh. Well, I mean, well, the thing is, what they showed us was a trailer. It wasn't anything that was part of the show itself, which means they haven't made anything yet. At least at the time. At the time that they released that trailer, right? It was a trailer. It was not footage of the anime. It was a trailer. So it was just footage that they spent time and effort on making, but what? Oh, on making, but yeah, that are really only for the purposes of marketing. And the fact that they didn't show any footage of the anime itself means that they haven't made anything yet. At least at that time. I'm sure at the now they're probably working on it. And they probably have been working on it for a long time now. It's officially been a year. To be fair, UFO table is wrapping up Demon Slayer though. Well, yeah. You know, oh. Here's a thought, by the way, that I don't know, like, I'm sure this is probably like common sense to people already, but like for me, for example, like for me, I don't know about it. But why in the 2000s we like with the holy trinity of anime, right? The big three of anime in the mid 2000s, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. How come they were able to release one episode every week, non-stop? But now we get one episode every week per year. So like after one season's done, wait next year. Oh wait, delays, wait next year. Oh, another delay, wait until another next year. So like, why is that? And I'm just guessing. So inflation. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's one. That's one. Yeah, inflation definitely. But another one I think is that there is like, okay, also count how many anime there are today compared to back then. Right? Like there's so much more anime nowadays than there were before. Hang on. Oh, right. I forgot about that one. Should have gotten that one before I went into that cave. And I think maybe so back then just like with everything else really, just like with manufacturing, right? Like you couldn't sell peanuts. Let's say okay, Sony for example. Sony, who sold TVs in the 90s, in the 2000s, you couldn't sell TVs if you couldn't afford to make your own factory. Right? Like, and that was sort of the case for a long time in the past. Right? There was no China. You couldn't go to China, look for and just look for like some random manufacturer and say, "Hey, do you make TV screens? Hey, do you make computer chips? Hey, do you take orders for like a specific shape of plastic injection molding?" And then, yeah, okay, good. Hey, we want 1 million orders of those, right? Like you couldn't just go to China, find different manufacturers of different components, and then like have them all shipped together to some other manufacturer who will put it together for you. Right, back then you had to make everything yourself, and I think that was the case like with anime as well. Like you were a good storyteller, you wanted to put it on the screen, you had to eat like if you were already talented at drawing, awesome, but you had to put the effort in yourself. You had to hire your own animators, whatever. You had to do all that work yourself. You had to make your own thing. You had to make your own studio to make that happen. And nowadays, you're a good storyteller? Well, I'll just go find an animation studio. I'll just go find like a publisher to publish my manga or whatever, right? And then like, oh, my manga is taking off. Okay, well, I guess I'll go find an animation studio to make an anime out of it, right? So like, it's a lot more like everything is the infrastructure is just a lot more ready now. Than it was in the past. On the platform? What platform? Oh, right. There was one more cave in here. Animation style is simpler. Animation style is simpler. Pretty complicated. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, like animation is animation. Now, okay, I will say, okay, so let's say some of the lower budget anime modern anime, for example. If you pay real close attention, you will actually be able to tell that a certain anime is like low budget or not, because you will see just a lot of scenes where like barely anything is moving. Like when a character talks, you only see the mouth move. You will not see anything else move. Like, oh my god, this was a mistake. Going in here with no dendro, pyro or electro character. Okay, there. Right, and that's generally, and you will see a lot of these scenes that, where like barely anything moves, right, except for the mouth. Whereas in higher budget anime, which way was that? I think it was this way. In the higher budget anime, you will see that the mouth moves. And you will also see like a lot of other movement that is not really necessary, but it does make the anime a lot better, like a lot higher quality. And that certainly was the case for Naruto and One Piece and Bleach. at the time. Like there was a lot of
ほれ天地の恵みであるな
there were a lot of those scenes where barely anything needed to be animated. But the thing is though, like, so they were limited on time, they were limited on budget, but they made the best of what they had. They found a way around the limitations that they had, and still somehow were able to tell the story that they wanted to tell. Right? And I'm not saying that every anime should be like that. No. In fact, I actually really like some of these prettier modern anime. Like, so basically like eye candy anime or yeah, right? Like some of these anime that are like just made to look beautiful. So an anime like Danmachi or Free Ren. What else? Can't think of it. Beyond the Boundary. Beyond the Boundary. What else? I can't think of any more. But there are some of these like modern anime that are just designed to look pretty. They're not the best stories out there. They're not the most like they're not like the next Tolkien like books. They're not the next J.K. Rowling books, but they have a good enough story that is digestible enough for me to be able to follow without throwing up. And everything just looks pretty. Skeleton, sorry, I'm pillar. Where is this? Oh, okay, completely forgot about this one. Everything's happening before GTA 6. Well, the thing is too, like now the 2025 rather what's it called, deadline that they said wasn't even for PC. It was just for PlayStation. So like, I mean, I don't know how long we're really gonna be waiting for GTA 6, but it's certainly gonna be not a short wait. Cave, okay, already went in that cave. How many do I have now? 106. Oh, okay. All right. 106. I just need 2 more. One, I know where it is. I just need to find out where that last one was. If I could just skip through this quest, please. No? Arrow? What? I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Oh my god. What am I missing? Craft the finder. I'm actually saving primos. Is there such a thing? I actually don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the last one that I'm pretty sure of. It's a bit of an adventure though. Bit of an adventure. But I'm gonna go ahead and go get that one. Hey, what's up, Aditya? Long time no see, man. How you been? Archon not till next year. RJ, Pyro Archon not till next year? What do you mean? Okay. Next was... okay, this thing. Where is it? Pretty sure I got all of it. I can't think of any one that I missed. I'm so lost. That one. The one over here. Maybe I went to one of them and then like I thought I got it, but maybe I missed or something. Look at this. Okay, got the one in the cave. Yeah, how about like on the upper islands? Did I get the one up here? On hill, yeah, okay. I'm going. Oh my god. Am I really gonna have to go back through all of it? I would rather not, but okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's just go get the one that we do know of. Treasure stones, probably. Interview my ID, please. I'm sorry, Aditya. Not right now. I have 23 minutes to get this done. No, I actually, that's fine. Yeah, I have 23 minutes to get this done. I have to get one more oculi, and then I have to have dinner, and then get ready for work. Okay. Oh yes, that's right. I need to break this thing first. I could just. Thank you. The next one. There it is. And I think that was it, yeah. Alright, I just need to get a Koholosaurus. There you go, thank you, buddy. Also, bye, I need to go to class. Alright, alright. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, Jace. Take care, man. Okay, what's next? Waypoint. Ah, yes, I remember this one. I think that's it. Oh! Yep, there it is. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Where is this thing? There was... No, this is not where it is. Where is this thing? Oh. Apparently I went to the wrong side. I don't know, I don't have time to play RIP. Unlocked level 2 maybe. I think I'm at level 2. If I could just find this thing. Ah, there. Yes. Oh, I actually don't need this just yet. $5.3. What? What do you mean 5.3 till January? September. 5.1. October would be 5.2. What? Is there like some kind of delay or something? god, it's so annoying. There.
口約束で済まない。
Oh, wait. No, I remember now. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I remember. I remember where it is. I don't remember which cave, but it's a cave somewhere. I remember where the last one was that I thought I forgot. Okay. I need to go here now. Oh, where was this? What? How did I miss that entirely in the video? Did it somehow skip that? Take the form of the Petlosaur. Ah, okay, here. I missed it. There. Keep on mistaking the thing that the green Pokemon looking thing uses to grapple for Pyroculus, and it's yep, I know what you mean. Okay, where's the other guy? There. Where's the other guy? Weren't there 3 of these guys?
口約束で済まないが、これを君に譲渡しよう。
Oh my god, I made a mistake. Okay. There. What? What? How did that miss? Come on, come back. All right. Now I gotta remember which cave I need to go in. Which cave is this? This thing? Ah, okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, so this isn't the last one that I thought that I was missing. The last one that I thought that I was missing was in a different cave. But this was supposed to be the last Pyroculus that I would find, but apparently I missed one in the video. Like I accidentally skipped over it like a couple of minutes back. But I know where it is. Well, I don't know which cave, but I know it's in a cave. I'm gonna have to just go back to it in a bit. Okay, now where is... I think... No... Where is this thing? Ah! Oh, okay. I know. It's this cave. There's so many caves in Natlan. There it is. There you are. Nearly gave me a heart attack. This is also where that special there was like this special local legend that you could only fight as a solo traveler. Like, it was weird. Okay, I remember this one was a bit of a nightmare to get to. There it is. All right. Okay. All 108. 108 Pyroculus of 5.0. Also, yes, there's the thing for that special local legend that you could fight. I fought it and like I kind of didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I just got out. So basically you go in there and then you interact with that thing and then it'll take you to like a special domain where you could fight that thing solo. That's on maxing the statue to what it can be for now. Yeah, well, there's still a bunch of stuff more to do. So, for example, exploration. No, wait, number 1, I have to do all of that one more time. On my second account, yes, on my second account. And then I have to do exploration. I have to 100% all the sub-regions 4 times because I haven't done it even once. That's exciting. Yeah. Who's looking forward to that? I'm not. Well, in all honesty, at least it gives me an excuse to be able to stream. Because if it weren't for all that stuff to do, I don't know, like I wouldn't have anything to do on stream, and I probably would not be streaming. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that it's there. It's something for me to do. Oops. 21 hours. 7 minus 3, 4. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to wait over here then. You stream 3 hours every now and then? No schedule, just random? Yeah. In fact, like the time I'm streaming right now is not actually... Oh, hey, what's up, Yosef? Like what time I'm streaming right now, this is not like a a normal time for me to be streaming. Yeah, really. It's not a normal time for me to be streaming. In fact, like, okay, I guess we just kind of got lucky today that none of none of the regulars here brought it up, like how unusual a time this is. But yesterday I was streaming and they were like, "This isn't the usual time." So yeah, really only when I have time. It's random on which day, and it's random what time. But most of the time, though, it's in the afternoon, just like today, or it's in the evening. I hardly ever stream in the morning. By morning, I mean, I'm talking about Philippine time. GMT plus 8. I hardly ever stream early in the morning. Yeah, it's mostly in the afternoon. I hardly ever stream in the evening. It's usually at night, like quite a bit late at night. Like I usually start at like 10 or sometimes even 11. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, I think that's all of it. All right, we can delete y'all. Oh man, a clean map again. I gotta unlock the shrines. There seem to be 4 shrines already, and now I know I haven't done exploration yet, so I don't know if there are 2 more shrine keys. But I seem to have only been able to get 2 shrine keys from the statues. But 5.0, Natlan has 4 shrines, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what what that's all about. Wonder what you're like when you stream while sleepy. Oh, I'm like it's like I'm drunk. I've done that multiple times. Sometimes like I start at like 10 or 10:30. No, sometimes I start at 11 and like I go quite long into like 2 or 3 in the morning, and by 1:30 I'm like it's it's probably entertaining. It's probably entertaining, but I just don't make a lick of sense. Anyway, I got work in 5 minutes from now. I gotta get ready. I am trying to... Oh, no, they haven't responded. I'm trying to get it rescheduled to give myself a little more time to have dinner, but hey, that's fine. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If any of you need any help building your characters' accounts, making a decision which marriage to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams, and in the pinned message in the YouTube chat. If you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Bye, everyone. Hey, Francine, we got a Discord server in case you have Discord and if you want, if you want more help with your account. I know you probably know what to do, but you just I guess too lazy to do it. But anyway, yeah, if you need my help over there, get on our server and ping me over there, Elvis Einstein. All right, see ya, man. Have a good one. See ya, everyone. Bye. Thank you.